Enya too common. Watch say international diplomacy. Won say monosuit na ya na mote ase chen. Anhye nye. Na mpombo ko de.
Me to me bibia boko. Me sorry nra.
Oh, no problem.
But na nya me fault, mom fault.
Sound. Eba ne say.
So me ba say as a 18 na mohabet. Na menya any confirmation bia na thought say bia my
oh yeah, confirmation na me de ma wo no. Ntina me feel say oh ba ntina me so me twen ho. Because na yeah fixed time
ntina me flyer bia ntina me feel say amaso.
Oh okay. Okay.
But okay.
All right. Yeah, nwura ensem no emuene ye were two issues. Ball kakra and afi omai enwomasua enso kakra.
Okay.
Farouk Awahab international diplomatic consultant was sign represent amanya hudu bi te say Ghana ye were anamsi for countries no or represent countries bi e wo Ghana ha. Vanuatu ka ho na island na me se fa me call for example.
Tonga Island.
From Adiomoko.
But survive. No, my hurricane around this time.
Almost
tsunami hurricane around this season.
Okay. And I for country being for you now representing.
West Papua.
When I matter to matter you know.
What's this?
We call her musician, we call her by Shashamali call her by or don't better you.
And Papua New Guinea. West Papua won't mean see her.
Are they?
On airport, Indonesia Makwa will be engram. Into the whole country up to now, Nipa be 5 penny to me pay free.
Are they? What is happening?
Say Indonesia ma independent, the only black descent, and as the only African descent to more the whole world up to now. Only occupy the biggest island of the world in terms of population, Chromo 2.5, bigger than all the islands in the Pacific but women independence, and that is what we are doing. We are working on the independence.
And they
don't allow anybody to go there because island.
Okay.
And the shipping path through to go there, Indonesia for a block. Airport, Indonesia for a control airport. And they are complete. This is the only enclave in the world that we need access to any part of the world. Into our Prime Minister, whom I serve as more or less quasi Deputy Foreign Minister, on why he's hosted by the UK, and Prime Minister Benny Winder, government of the West Papua or UK, not a Krumho.
On Tikrumho.
That he is the only person who was lucky on was swimming with a boat and with Timisha from that time. Nipa for Foreign Minister in Australia, and I honor and I under 2 or more into West Papua citizen be or any part of the world.
But mutmi your call score.
Indonesia for open link. But more no more severe. So last time I catch you say a house in the only country or more prisons and pythons, snakes in the guide into or much or good day more. Na omaja emwano ewo the around the ahanti omuko emwano either ubi piama naturally for more than we have a lot of documentary. We presented our case at UN General Assembly. I myself, I was on the Commonwealth corridor of the UN 2019 to present a case on their behalf. We've been with the European Union. We are still pressing, but the UK government, Holland government, other governments, almost support. Until the first time, Kwana Omanya representation of the entire Africa to pull ACP, African Caribbean Pacific, to come and support the agenda because South Africa creating independence, South Sudan enya, until why I say the African descent, Osha Caribbean, Tex and Caicos countries in the population at 3,000, now a population of 2.5. Omini independence, Vanuatu at 300,000. The smallest island, Nauru Island, the whole country in Namia 12,000. Ome Port Besa Demha. And Ukraine is a Annuamana flight in sea. Omo a flag bearing nation. Share islands, including your good country, Tonga Island. Tonga say Omo no more than even by 20,000. But it's a flag bearing nation. The world has to come in, Africa has to push the agenda, say West Papua to be independent. It's a very sad story, but we'll get there.
Yeah. Where's India or one go sa no more than the prisoner no question.
Say omo our path.
Okay.
Omo do omoko.
Okay.
But the path omo do omoko gum wia.
Yeah, to
na omo tuma no maji.
Like ya can dey opa out me pie.
M1 omo drop food ma omo osro.
M1
drop food ma
prisoners okay okay
I'm feed you all right.
And you know the Pacific,
and you know the Pacific, they have the Pacific, almost have the longest and the biggest your friends the pythons in the world because of more tropical a very sad story. 2.5 million.
If I didn't say when you video no Tonga Island. Okay, me and share the ato.
Kofi Island Island open as himself.
Tonga Island. Continue nani jawapa. Okay, honey. They why ni. Just so popra trees and buildings are I say Ghana ha bogo so die ya wo so die no aye flat. Just a super bibia. About 84,000 people have been badly affected. Disaster no they always say we are no better say ya shut up and the grader edwiko. And I say so how do they recover? We munina omo Africa na.
The Tonga Island is in the South Pacific. I count 14 islands of the Australia, New Zealand. The islands are sandwiched in between Australia and the South Pacific. Say Tonga, Nauru, Solomon Island, Kiribati, Tahiti, Micronesia, Polynesia, Vanuatu, and a friend is saying New Caledonia, French for the French for will be 4 islands. West Papua, Papua New Guinea, PNG, and a Fiji. Okay. 14 to Tonga Kahum.
All right, let me move on straight now. Me call this issue of my Ghana education and sanama yababe we sports. Okay. Sports no the entire year ne say year na apostle ma kwata edu ha na ma gena dwen kakra on the day are you a year or park no so no whether a qualify as juju and also so far kwankyere na ye de ewremu e wo ho. And so to start with your education no say video no are ready a yen share video bi a yenuanom Joy ekokoye ye na uhunu ocheche ni a or share how to create a folder utumi hunu say ono ankasa kra no yenim so hunu computer da but watch share emofra ade say wo mo enhwe sa ade emra metwe nso hwe a wo mo ne nkranfo ene kumasefo nyina ehwe the same enso hwe say video na ready a you befa sa video no but generally answer na bebo sa video no aja our ha ma me hwe Ghana education system oh wha yes 3 years ya about 4 years oh 4 years ya 3 years oh wha yes trimester oh wha education minister so yenko semester oh wha na we aba ebi susu say education minister we nam say wako school wa kwantuom wa bia schools ni bi ewo abroche na wa pass through education system wa behwe Ghana hade no at least a hybrid a ye behunu de betumi aboa mofra no ewo ho a ono ene the best person no echi wo hwa no asen hu social media ebi si oyempam no na oye west ebi say obedru ye no ye system no ntumi ama wantumi anwuramu amfa de opeso ode ba no ama enti no he's been a whole lot because this is one minister na omanfo gidie woni musase epo bi obetumi a reform your education no a because of the ono ankasa kra ye me call America na nse me hwe ni school a ono ankasa bi ye ono ane dia the level niema oye wo ho na ohwe Ghana ha as a minister a lot of questions the education system no e dey na ekoso
Mami Chel once again Ghana education system I've said and I will say is one of the confused on the continent of Africa but at the same time it could be one of the best at the same time in terms of the teaching skills nekakra. Ghana from somewhere independent visa not only Ghana and Kwano a British colonized country the British colonies your education your pick it from the British your emphasis was on the British prototype or the British type of education and the African way and I say the beboin as compared to the other countries of Africa now so GG independence modify system immediately after the independence no we are colonial masters but yen shada and yamebua in suiti and aspirations and the whole thing started with a language that which language and now they started with education, and which of the national language are not the country the people were used to. A na Ghana, we got it wrong. From day one, British no kwayeno. Ghana 1957.
Yeah.
Which we independent older than most of the countries na English for colonize virtually the whole Africa, West African. The oldest among the English countries. But Yansusuni Obia, Adwin say, ye take English for BBR 1-to-1. Ente mayenya problem. Ebi ni a constitution, ebi ni a police system, ebi ni say police for Mountain Barracks, English for system, de mayen, aye enti mentwem yansesano. Now, language has a key to play in child upbringing and in a learning process. Kasa yekano. It is what gives you the understanding. Kasa no na ma wote de nipa ne kase. Education itself is a template, like a football. Mathematics is a template. But kasa na wodi che nipa na na tiase. That is where the country Ghana has a problem. Me, I don't really, from the political side, I don't go there. I don't care about what the minister, I don't care about trimester, I don't care about semester. I care about the Ghana education. Countries of the world, Ubia try say ordain a mother tongue and a bechadie. But when you come to African continental, you call colonization, and we had colonial languages of our masters. Your friends say, official language. Official language, country Ghana, in English. But official language, country Ghana, we don't have 26% of Ghanaians brofo as we speak. Post-independent, and you badly performed. You badly done it. What I say? Now, language now, only 26%. Look at since independent, 26% of Ghanaians in the Bitimaka be English. 15% now Bitimaka constructive grammatical English to understand. And you put these 15% in students in here together. So what is the official language here? So you got it wrong. Now, other countries are omono the English as an official language, but they said we will not keep to it. The first person, among the English colonized countries in Africa, is Sechekama from Botswana in 1966. Onukra de no yohine and I know Sawari Bruniba. But after near the independence, Sechekama went to the British, to the Queen, and Wakachum said, Yan Kofono, Afena Brofono, ye besuanti, ya di chair there, yentimi, and Yamfa Brofono. And Yania Pessi, you see your language in your friend Sechwana. Yan fanche yanko for na the name of language ya the baby second language into onu timi the national language na popular at the time and or the enobe in first language and or the English language in the back here. Let's go to the north of Africa. Egypt or English more or less, but one can't brofono or the Arab no any native language and or the bechad in two chakran or bonse obuhun. Algeria, me say French colonized country. But what the Arab in the first language, one for French no crime will be the native Berber, and what the back in the second, it was the child or the co-university or the doctorate degree, and what the French in the native, Obiat in the Chrome Casa, Arab no team Dusiade. And it's a watch that answer 1+1 or Arab in the enema make us obetias. Tunisia or a French hub, but Tunis for catch a French force, so no, we will not use the French. Your native language is Arab. Any national language be used French number as a second. For Morocco, the official language is Arabic. One for French and Anye. Come to Mauritania, the native language in Arabic, one for French and Anye. Yeah. Now, about East Africa, West Africa being a problem. Gambia, when Timan fa Nekasa and French study or befa English. Sierra Leone or befa English. Nigeria, as big as it is in over 5 English, and Ghana, the only D can start to say, Moncabro, into can national language be an Ghana, Wabon, and I say, one could be anke. I want to say, in the Hunan start here. Uko East Africa, the whole East Africans, young started from Uganda. Uganda, no for Swahili, the native language. Okay. And you can scholarize or you can educate yourself in Swahili.
Swahili, Swahili, professor.
Abe professor.
I want to
because you was Swahili professor or there were your friends African school International School of African Affairs UK money there then or can Swahili ne bro for no marginal but on fa ho any Uganda into a parliamentarian or koka sabi nkebia yetwi anasa frafra e parliament into krom for betiase ye discuss or betiase any Uganda and no this Swahili near in first no the English in back here. Kenya. And then Kenya, Swahili is the first official language. English comes second. Tanzania, first official language. English in about second. Kosha, a smaller, tiny country of your friend say Malawi. And then Malawi, Malawi is the same thing like Ghana. Only English for the colonizing. But on also catch English one say. Mean call for no. The whole country up to now, Krano. And ya they are English for ne bekono. Nani per tibro for 2%. So how do I educate my people in English? Into no. So me say Malawi, Ghana votarians now. Where?
Oh sir.
Yeah. A voter line. Okay. Yeah, voter for mutie no. Monye that routines no. Votarians Malawi. Omo na ho.
Okay.
Into Malawi no. No English no wan sha the amfa into the Chua language no. And what it said, but on crowd or ye say, obey region by region. Region beyond language in a popular no. Not or the achadie. And to one or the chew and chadie. And what the yao. Ghana yao YAO. And the chadie. And what say you to alum we, which is the voter. Ye Ghana no. Or the alum no se chadie. And what says the Tonga language in Swahili. And you go for your information. Tonga language. Swahili.
Malawi. Okay.
Yes. Island, a country in the Pacific, by a language, was Swahili from fourth best language in Tonga language. In Ghana for Tonga, Munya said the Motiasian. Now, share all these countries, Amabubudi, Oko Kongwa, Lingala is street language, Kikongo, Otimi, they are not the Chadie, but French as an official, but only the national language is Chadie. And Yama fee to Ghana. I say, assuming say you say. And cranny Johnny school because say on Timmy in Cabrofina mathematics now de Quacohano. And to the Brofina wanty, and the coach in mathematics are a double do, while failing in advance. Go for it, yeah. Now, interestingly, no, your national languages are because of modern day or those times.
Before I Bahono, or her Norfa, your funny say the Adorson a Arabic, East a Swahili.
Yes.
West, no, Yemfa Hausana.
Language like Hausa, but Hausa is not the biggest language in the west of Africa. Fula travels longer than West Ayi.
Fula the Edi.
No, Fula Bay, Fula, the Guinea, the Madinke, Fula, Sierra Leone, Omuka Fula, and not travel dry, about Cote d'Ivoire, Bunugu Sada, na Bear dry, Burkina Faso, na Kwemusinete. Fula language, you know, travel wider. Okay. The Hausa is a Nigeria enclave and then Niger. These are the only two countries or more Hausa in the West Africa. So it is not true, say, the Hausa is the biggest language. Go Fulano or more across Mali. Look at the size of Mali. Look at the size of Mauritania. Ubenya Fula language, you know, Madinge, any Mendenia, they didn't, and on sa language near big. Now, Ghana. Oshaya Diana. Nanki or national languages. Twi, I would say, is the most traveled or the biggest national language. And they say, person can be wicked crying and say, yes,
wicked no.
Yes, but yeah, limited now because Ghana opposition from the day of independence. A honor as our problem nearby. And Chisana and national language said the Botswana Muyebino. No, Keba. And Tinia at that time predominantly no language and come kind of more no. And when I come started the Chadi. And I will be who say because of opposition, no, Dombo Buzia, CPP, and this animal, the start here, no, and to me, answer young phobia language, young fetchy, and nona, your data parliament or comes the speaker man a tighty, a breath of brofone banning yet. Now, Ghana, you tree, in Tinkiam fan say the Akan territorial zone, Eastern, Western, Brahaf region, Ashanti, okay, Okani in Aboma, and Akano, a wider. And can your first national language. Because as we speak now, so ujina Bolgatanga, Frafralanda. Bolgatanga for Omunfa tree, Omunfa Frafra, in the Dinkomo market. They speak Twi better than you and I. Or far in the north. Into the 3 main biggest languages in our Ghana Hano, and the Akan, which is the Twi, quote unquote. I've called any equipment in Fantina home. You call it one. And then the Dagbanis, the Dagomba. Then you can take Wala and then Frafra. There's 4. Greater Accra, a capital, until you're supposed to give them that kind of prominence. Into Kaga, Ebeba, Volta, Uswa, into Kabere, the southern line, Fantini there, on the western, no, a follow our Akan belt, no, and in Kaisnoba, and in Kenya, 3 main, and now 4. The Ga in the south, the Ga will only be limited to the Ga Dangbe and then the Greater Accra. Into the Ga no Krano, Makrana, or Akan, or Frafra. And our your friend is saying, Wala, that's also big language. And Anka or a Dagomba Nikahwa. And the people in the Dagomba land, you know, can learn, they can school in the Dagomba language. People in the Akan territorial area, no, Obia, Adentina your northerness. For instance, or your MP, also on Cabro for on Tikri, but Omobamu studio, Kofunimu, Obia country chairman, in the chairman, which part of Ghana, Obintka Akan. And to say you travel 64 years of independence. Now you crying air bonia. What do we do? And to me, when say a certain generation must give birth to another to continue. And to now say ache anasa achia and susemuye. And to over the years, you know, education ministers, education reforms, education whatever no mabenyano. And kaesa obia sorry say no. Aye denti na Ghana. Yetiminya 80% of mathematics failure across board. And then you see English now you have from 64 no share the best performed subjects. Our SHS. Now say English in the top one. Best performed subject. Students are passing English and English is not up to 40% nationwide. Mathematics. I don't know what the subject say. I know the be decide the future and you comment maths and English. No, won't mean pass English because one English na say. And one English na so mathematics understanding so sometimes you know. And say ma dia fail mathematics ni fail English ni mienu. Ni determine with destiny. Say koye carpenter, excuse me, quote unquote local one ni bi. And say koye tailor, and say koye we ni determine. And that is where Ghana young focus of education. No, one, the first and the biggest mistake in this, we must make sure, say, you better revert in your timetable of either semester or trimester or whatever. That is not the issue.
Reverted to have a national language.
A national language. Na yentimi manya say, enkrane ntini manase because say, wo ko high tech of education. The ministers ni nyina ye no. High tech of education. Where does education begin? Education, let's begin it from kindergarten. Kindergarten was an originated education version by the Germans. German for the buy. What does it mean? Kinder, garden, the garden, but we put it together as children's playing ground.
Okay.
What the crown calls a unko suade. Yes, unko suade so unquire faces. Okotumrika, okodiagro, or cotonium was how to play with objects. Seesaw, and only kindergarten. Kwaya ha kwhwe se kindergarten kra no mo be 3-4 years no mathematics no mo ye agrobia nim nti akra na nkasa no na dwene aye hot share wo papa na de no koye no ene to begin with owie kindergarten na obe start sa preschool no hwe preschool Ghana akra be rua class 1 na compared to America because okay say education minister of America yemu say doctor say America akra 5 years. I was starting class 1 and I said, your friend is saying primary school 1 no. Sakra yamani science or yana. Yamani science. Ya cheno obi bo trumpet. Music no ye. And to program no recreational period nkwa. Any sightseeing. Me pacho sa ne wo krom hana. There be entisadia. We have to invoke that into education system because how do we have schools across Accra? High profile schools. Emu bia ni hwa ye wo field kran ni di agro. All the international schools wo krom ha gigi na ko ho se playing ground ba kokra ho. So what education are you giving to the kids? Because they need a certain balance of recreation. They need a certain balance of a play. Now I started primary 5. Ne subjects all ye ne be 10. Me ba wo krom all 7 years no. Makachro ni kilos akran weight 1 million slim and 10 and bass slim pa. Owe be 28 kilos na the books here 15 kilos. ɛna ɔde kɔ school enti nkura no nyinaa develop wɔn nyinaa bɛyɛ cadaverous nkura no nyinaa koakoa owia pressure no ɔte mu a ne maame de no kɔ fie wada because pressure de ato no so wɔ hɔ no enti yama nneɛma bi a ɛho hia a nkura no nuyɛ no. That is what our education is going
and
through.
And quickly, Mammy, for this video, my education system. No, not yentie or chechire any suya for no answers a woman de Emma. What exactly is the problem? Language in a home. And now say near ma candia omudi esuya de no ena ama issue no aye issue. Ghana, yan politics are yakofa bruni de diaba. Your education yakofa bruni de diaba. Yen bibia inti anyanwa se Ghana ni tan Ghana ni nemu hu bruni anu wa mana wa tu. Ne kasa ne pe. Ni bibia ye pe na husuo ye pe ni triwi ye pe bibini de bia ye mpe eni tie tan ye ho se before ye mfa this video sak be audio line no ema me na okay ye ntie no.
I take a seat at Jiradogo Presby School in the Pandai district of the Northern Region. My aim is to find out how students in JHS2 were coping with information communication technology lessons without computers. Today's lesson is how to create a folder.
To create a folder, before you can able to create a folder,
pardon the spelling error and concentrate on what the teacher has to say about how to create a folder.
Create a folder. Before you can able to create a folder, when you on your boot on your computer, we have some place you click. You click and you see the place folder. And when you click, the folder will, the empty folder will appear. And you open it and put all your documents inside.
I am confused about what the teacher is saying, so I intervened.
Do you know what a folder is? Who knows what a folder is?
Folder is a symbol where you keep or keep your what? Documents inside for the future use.
What did your teacher say?
He said that a folder is where you keep your documents for future use.
Folder is a kind of storage device which where the documents are kept.
A folder is a form of distance. Is a form of picture when you keep your distance, your things inside. Example like information or documents. There.
Kind of a computer when file or data input.
What is happening here is sad, perhaps tragic. This teacher has been employed under the National Youth Employment Program. He is expected to impart knowledge to the children. Unfortunately, the children don't understand the lessons, but the teacher insists they are doing very well.
Yes, they understand.
Did they tell you they understand? Does it show that they understand?
Yeah, the reason why I'm sure that they understand is that when I contest them class tests or class exercise, they'll perform.
Now the topic changes to what is a scanner.
Scanner is a program inside the what? Computer. It's a program and we store inside the what? Computer. And we use to scan pictures or what? Our own. Scan is to you to when you have the information, your documents, and you want the information to be inside the what? Computer, and or send it to different areas or offices. You scan it inside your computer.
Pacha teacher na bre mama ye release ne kakra.
Wa akura wutie wa bre.
Hey! O say onim say oye omodan ya.
When you contest them, they are able to answer the questions very well. So they are doing very well.
Eja Farouk.
Okay, Kofi. So let's look at it from that point. He, the teacher himself, or me fan say adum sa ono so okay enti or struggle kakra but busa ho say once again senka kushashi ena no ka kire nkora no in his own understanding it would have been relatively maybe easier. Sure. Said Dagbani and Uncle Kachem Krana, it would have been relatively easier. Namimusa said, countries of the world are Omayi and no education. Yen started from countries that were not under colonization and as Obian colonized woman. Obian who offer any other major language called the British. One fa. Romania. The native and national language Romanian and one of the actual Madi or the does that mean say we can't have a Romanian professor here? Answer is we can have Chinese Chamama Okrado to universities no mom kusuade no bia antwe no native Chinese kwa no ntimi ntwe utimika but no the suade or the chade China mpacho English and language there be Japanese a native language of the Japans. Mepacho or the English nature there. Answer is no. Germans or the German any native language. One kofa Russian, one kofa French, and one kofa American say more dominate here a Second World War until ye befa language. They didn't do it. The tiny country of Dutch, Holland. How do you think the Dutch or not needing a native language Dutch nature there? Did they not anticipate say obeko outside of the world but today Kromha Dutch professionals obaha wow so come from you can't stand them even with the English. Yanko the Belgian or can Flemish and Osaka the Belgian French name no onka obi language or the French and the can anameboa ko Bulgaria when they colonize no ko Czech Republic or ka Czech Slovakia or the Slovak and the Bulgaria or the Bulgarish and the Chad. Some countries, they didn't pick Russian, Albanian or the Albanian language or the Kosovo or the Kosovan language in the does that not allow them to go to America and do master's degree program? No. And internationally, so be a free UK. English as a first language, Obia kwa determination time, ebia 8 months, bia 1 year, why ye, and son was spring it. What's the adianasi or ma mekasem? What's the adianasi or language na oba? Intina fena, obey construction of different mind, they are can only switching over the language, which will not take you 1 year. Confuse problem the same. By year, dear.
Your vocabs, it is a computer, is a beka say be a bear for Fidia Bagemba. You be coin you be a day amano. You lack the vocabs to to media sanya men anyway say a shas ya beba vocabs and meet you.
You are not telling me say Swahili almost started some the child na computer we say. Development and then generational change comes and it reflects with the language and it reflects with the attitude of the people at any given time. Japanese one starting a computer into American in and as a British different computer Japan for they don't call it computer. And language need automatically anyhow you describe it ebeba. It is the capital and the biggest mikofi.
Politically no party see when
because say me if our hub today wants to venture into politics my campaign will not be tax reduction. My campaign will be say when I become the president of this country, every subject in this country will be taught in 3 language. Over winning election, hands down. So, be free SHS. Maybe say free language, using your language to educate.
So, if Kofi I will phobia and cranphobia.
Kofi Adoma Wangwani is a hold on. Kofi, it's a country that has a constitution and has a law. Ghana is not short of law. Country Yamra, a citizen. Kofi, yetim catch yourself about 8 akoda, so akoda.
Sure.
It is the same way, say what the spirit, any the will, the political will, the financial will, need your bobusia ye adia dadenti, ye bobusia switch off. Ghana near right hand drive.
Yeah.
A baby in your call in 1974. When the catch is called right hand drive, left hand drive. Yeah, we left the British and went to American system. In the identity, na Kofi interestingly no ye we nyina wi abedu 64 years of independence no Ghana Education Service na nkasa no wasa be che schools no mu make second circle institution or pick for second circle institution ono na wa ye no school no gidi robust den or see grade A schools, grade B schools, grade C schools, grade D and grade E. Say still counting. Now our public schools now be your grade A. Now crowd we say school now okon utim say grade 8 crowd a grade F crowd o nya nko. Enti adan na do at the end of the season say yeah SHS yeah wasi exams now kofa we now the nene obi a ote presec. Have you been fair to the citizens?
All right, so quick breakdown. Statistics are a bad and say kenkan nipa share Ghana kasa ye kano. Common languages are a Ghana Ashanti ena edi kan 16%. Ena Aigbe ewe 14%. Fanti 11.6%. Bron ene twaso 4.9%. Dagomba ene twaso 4.4. Dagbani etwaso 4.2. Dagadi anase Dagaba eye 3.9. Kokomba etoso with 3.5. Ena Achim eye 3.2. Ga eye 3.1. Ena Ades no ye kan nyina bomu emma no 31.2 like Ades na womo figure percentage in form ti ye kan nyina ebomu. Enti breakdown no this is how it stands.
Kofi, I challenge that breakdown completely because even when Sawoka is 16%, Sawoka say languages are a man for follow editie radio ni man yes anawoka. It is not possible. Greater Accra region enquire almost 7 million. Accra city now no host to about 7 million population. Which numbers are we talking about here? Share radio programs am host to Nkrumha. In the morning, more political shows across board. Nipa share all the segments, put the radio stations together. Nekofakoye English programmer, excuse me to say, joy, and some few stations now, English program no. Program be no mti. Yaka kokomba or radio station be wahasi. But yaka kokomba waha. And there is no way I'll challenge anybody say the Gbani language of the Dagombas no kokomba ne bigger. Or no year ahead of the government. That's not even in terms of the size of the population of the two. No, you can't say me whoever did that did a bad job. I'm sorry. The poster no, on some review. There is no way, say the Achim. Sorry,
Ghana Statistical Service.
Because say my mom say Ghana Statistical Service. My mom say research. Research kraha. Scan diko hotel die. And no man ko baby. Baby krom ko and how they could tell me say Kokomba language is bigger than Achim language. All things being equal. If in terms of population, what are they talking about? It is complete. See, these are some of the things that they induce our system. We're getting wrong information, feed in the wrong system, and get a wrong result. Because it doesn't stand. Basa, see ye language in Kratua etu China. This time a chroma, Gans, diffufu chasantefo. Are you aware?
Yeah.
Ko tamale. Ne kohwe se so benye TZ dia ne kotamali fufu no mdi no ho. So let us not say we should not toy and play politics with what is called education. It doesn't wash.
Teacher ni bi ekọ class and obisa enkra no question bi. It falls in conversation I have yentie the course or classroom or Ghana here.
I just want to help. I want to help. Hey!
Start the video mami.
That's what I'm saying. That who can speak English here? I just want to help. I want to help. Hey! Do you understand what I'm saying? Huh? Do you understand what I'm saying? I said who can speak English here? Huh? Nobody. But do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? If I talk, do you understand? If I talk, do you understand? Huh? Hey, you're ready.
Koviadma. You're going forward. But your uncle. And I'm sure say out of desperation. How do you sit here Accra we say? Now man be struggling to Accra we in SHS what they then be do JSS we abe pass SHS. And while system was that create say and crying fairly. Oh, the jump up and the dress code, it's okay. And Pabwani there, it doesn't affect education. Any a dress code. But the reality of the matter is that we share and cry, we should say despair. What him so why disturbed and kasa. What you say? At least obepe janin sa say teacher mami kofi. Because omo to us the obetia say ba kwa teacher mpache me kodwon so aba. Enti onim de oye. Ne maame de ne kwa onko. Because the teacher ne koka brofo a kire. Enti we are saying say so person what the best education system abrofoni no obia all over no. It is not true say the colonial language is the official language na so the child there and no need a problem. And the education minister no instead say concentrating on the technicalities no.
And the school where you been doing RC I war END na JHS students o
kogu ovi ade are ho say teacher na mu yi no computer yi
yeah
there yan say ye be kwa koyi na di na anadwu ya nti mu yi e mu anya de ene ye education for be yi na di man there see a fan you why and say no child for education ya employ enti mo pa mo contacting say na anadwu say papa no betin school that is the political decision. Somebody's mistake, somebody must pay for the price will be mistake. And in ye no krum ha. Because the root cause na teacher no mu ka say be all can sa brofo no. Say root cause in here will be a. And two busa say ono no ko school level ben. We SH we hwe kra no no akọ polytechnic bi awie. Yes.
Or even university.
And we and ono amu struggle. Enti Kofi Ghana education no enye obi a na ayeyen. And then we don't need to go technically far. Semester is not the solution. Trimester is not the solution. Academic whatever no system no.
Let's move to a local language.
Let's move, sir. Yen start education because Kofi.
But enkechi language.
Papa, what are you talking about?
Point in time.
Astronaut, your friend is a Weber right or started playing no. Na you na no mote so ni nua. Kofi na ye wo Dreamliner. What are we talking about? Did Americans start like this? About 100 years ago.
Aladi, say we call Ghana Education Service or Muwe no so there's a new order aba say kids in primary school must be taught in their local dialect. Is it an attempt or you think it's not enough?
Pacho. Then again, Ghana play with works. We play with words. Implementation doesn't come. The whole can your Ghana your education committee on education or parliament. The committee on education were a higher body than the education ministry. They're supposed to be the advisory board, constitutionally approved advisory board. Is that not the case? In the board, the crabby war education ministry now or panoho. When I say, Oma Parliament, 9 approved Ghanaian languages, national languages are Oman Parliament. Why not can be apart from English or Parliament? So why do they have the balls to call Ministry of Education say afi ni sade and we implement it or no parliament we ma implement it?
The call is yensankwe local languages.
Kofi yanye sa me no mienu tu ha no. Now comes to say Kofi Aduma University, brother University, sister University. Technical universities ukrum ha. Other universities ukrum ha. Yen nyina yen put here together. Hwan pa na ye pen free ni nsem obetimi de na adwene say o ye bibi or ye modification or develop bibi. How say Obiawe University of Science and Technology koye engineering and now Owia Osako Swami magazine fitani a oye mechanic and wokosua
Alaji meba sesia ye be wura sports no nsumo meba
Enfiem yenu echi bia ball
Nini adofo yare yo bibi anya tete se wo yem baby ya wo ya na hu ne wonya wo hu na sabio aduane mpo wontimi ni wo hia Entera 5 herba mixture se wo yem nyina timi ya wo ya se free waduane o se free nsuo anase he die wo hia Entera 5 obinyam so hatimi ya ne ya okopie nachi so Entera 5 ewe pharmacy ama heba so na ebeye wo yemu adwuma tatashe so wo fa na nsa na so wo anto wa kono doctor FDA agi adwadie nkratwe atum
At Souvenirs and More, we are your all-in-one destination for imported and locally branded items of the highest and unmatched quality. For your silicone wristbands, air freshness, lapel pins, pens, diaries, name tag, flags, power bank, exercise books, key holders, paper bags, banners, stamps, business cards, and many more. We provide you with nothing less than impeccable service that will keep you more than satisfied at unbeatable prices and with flexible payment plans. Locate us at the La Paz station in Accra, Newtown. Please do call and WhatsApp us on 0575 329 333 and 02333 29333 for prompt response, or log on to www.souvenirsandmore.com.
School eba enche hade yen strength no mass English science ndie wo ye dren na wo so pese wo fail kwa ye ma kwa na wo fail nti be a wo kwa so anko yi ama hade wo ba wo be pass systems and structures are you put in place no ena ma bofra no e pass because one abofra yare a on pie ye wo school clinic wa ha obofra na be ko sa afan pese oye niti oba no pese okọ hairdressing salon ye obi wo school ha ya ntinye fi na obefo ka kokoro makoto eduane ye teachers are well competent
hwe ye current result e kura na E1 no e wo format ne core science no e doso baby ye nkura no challenge no pa no e ho so na ye so ye strength
exams dey buy nyina especially core subject no me twa ni nyina math and science and English ma pass ya straight university
ye St. Andrew Senior High School campus ewo asinfosu mankesi nu edubias du nkwa ofin wo bo ultimate video school and yare so say you can't fail.
He has a drink filled with malt. Every day he has a drink filled with malt and milk. Every day he has a drink filled with malt, milk, and cocoa. Every day he needs the nutritious goodness of Milo. Milo, the energy to go further. This advert is FDA approved.
Ngana hazo me be horo me ka aja me ne wifi ai unia na wo kala na yese nku be na wo sra enku a me de yede me ne me yede ye dwale blessing alert semina shower gel unim koko ohunu bi wom ena ma me body no aye fefefe sa no hwe me yede kala
hwe me koko enu na me di dware enu na ma me skin na ye no me fefefe san kuto hwe better na ewom ni ama me skin na ye fefefe.
Let's say the tuntum dware na ni pakoko tutumi dware ni pakoko dware tuntum dware na wodu a oh baby wo make am na di ma me hwe adu na mi su mi yiri die ni na mamba ko e dabi me ma ebu wo baby a ho nye den udu cosmetic shop bia enen kura susum bebre di na baby e ton semina bia so di hian so bebu sa blessing alata semina shower gel baby a be ni menua me so nde nya abotre na sa kwala timi dware ana akwala dwale panyini dwale blessing alata semina udi dwale a obeye champion me so kope
so wo pedudu atu a fresa number we 0543 142788 sankra tuei FDA fo age atum se eye.
Sir, the Spoon Party Restaurant. I'm a man who say, "You wait, Gianni, you won't niani." Papebi. The Spoon Party Restaurant. Niani bit say, fufu, benku, tiozafi, kokonte, jollof rice, plain rice, fried rice. Inyanya would be open. Who buy a suya? Benyan nabi, ewo honum. Ebia sawo ware, oto badi. And I will ye party a day. Yan say, "We be phone numbers ne chegu screen sono." Ye bobo shi ni abawasie.
Ne body pastries in swa. Ye will meat pie, spring roll, sausage roll, fish roll, samosa, cakes, donuts, popcorn, pizza papa bi. Na kai say edru mimrenda ye bushmeat in kwan papa bi. Na wo hwehwe the Spoon Party restaurant e chira kwan a. Ye wo Kaswa off Bodrasi Road. Yene na vet school no enedi nhwe ni mu. Obetimi so afre wa homachofo iso. 0244 968 868. Ana say 0244 422 857. The Spoon na catering with a difference.
Atija. Oh, damn it. Hey, Mr. Kawe.
But you're in Friday.
The Friday do not have Mr. Kawe. I can't be away with Fiase. You make us up for any of my.
If you are not we see that. I amen rare estate.
Hwehwe kira kwan e wotema afienya ye wo misha camp kwan so Bachelor Junction e ho na TI Amen Real Estate ye wo so ba ya so ya yenya abotre no tenase ne akyerekyerɛw sɛ woto asase anaso pesi esi ma wo no nhyehyɛ ya da ho ye don krata ba hyɛ wo nsa na so betimi aye ofiera ye wo nsase atete so ebi wo dodowa afienya Shah Hills do wenya ne nekeka ho TI Amen Real Estate de ye wo dan ya yesi na de yesi ewi materials de si dan no eye papa sɛ wo pɛsɛ woto anaso do sika beto ase ne ewi ma wo de TI Amen Real Estate eno enti de ba ma wo ye ha de enya afia be yakwana bre bia wo friend it was 0242 747420 and 0266 055 605
TI Amen Rare Estate, only the best.
Every day he has a drink filled with malt. Every day he has a drink filled with malt and milk. Every day he has a drink filled with malt, milk, and cocoa. Every day he needs the nutritious goodness of Milo. Milo, the energy to go further. This advert is FDA approved.
This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
A good papa. Ganabam, if your apostle, your waist, all your body, you make bazaar. Thank you so much. Thank you.
What are you?
I'm about hospital.
Ganaba. To wait from doctor no. Where are they? What must I do?
20 cedi.
This is Tiabako. Ganaba. Young to her. First at Tiabako. After 20 cedis.
The doctor. Nemo, say we Ganaba will come. Say I'm too. So if you can Ganaba, you can resist.
Hakama no na eye ne hia de pa mini aba eye ne nso oben eye honamani na etwintwam bra abi one skin talk oda ye so edema wo honam no ni nyina ebebem ye hye akwantio yi ase no wonom ene ye bedi dwa no emfie na yase a omfa serie enkoda eniomani bia ye ton no ebi ye body lotion shower gel perfumes, shampoo, yaton bebre ewo hono. Ni ayeye no wo omenyi mu ene nia efri amano ni nyina no. Eba no egudi a ye de kodwumadie bia senso dia. Abi one ewo ni nyina bi. Ni aye stronko ewo abi one skin talk ene se. Wo ba ye nya bre ene wusi nkonwa edi enkomo. Wei aye ma bebre da ye so. Hwehwe abi one skin talk e kira kwan wo Odoko Buzia Road. Ya ben St. Anthony School. Prayer was 0242 000536. I'll be one skin talk. Wa ho fefie.
After when you are getting when you see when you sami. Wow. Papa. Ano kwano no jamani jeno. Apo jai. Eni antonton tutu so to me solve the problem now. When Akushia, I promise you, I'll solve this problem for you once and for all.
So thinking about Ghana. Ebeye. Ada kukudro no ni enni. Politicians in yankasa yensubanya. Ase Kofi bisa laji se ton Ghana nke mwa na. Ebeya ibenya asumdwe. William Kwabena Bechi. Willie Pacho Yento. Crazy guests like make this stallion. Minister of Education. That's why Tracy one yamame auntie. Other name na ira me kakra. Mo hwe yen sesi a ewo ye Ministry of Education reception ho. Mo record on former minister mame why. Kana ya dey asama.
On sa ho na ya me fe.
Ah. Madam, so
what's it?
Eti me sawa ultimate remedial school. E wa sin for su mamen kan sem bi mfa ncheo. Say yeah the quality tuition pa. Boarding facilities e wo ho swimming pool e wo ho. Ah obetumi aba be sua de na off deck na one pass e na brofo e de kire wade na. You betumi e breaking it down ama wetumi ate ase ye. What you ase na pass ya wada ya se. The premises no e wo St Andrew womo school no ye wa sinfo su hwa. The fees no very moderate. To betumi a friend 0244 696911 na 0207891004 friends sia na mom 2074 no mo amofre se mo pe bi ato na mo nya bi no. Me mo number we sia from one becho drugstore na herbal shop e bi wom sia. But drugstore bi agi din wo Ghana bi akọ hɔ a T74 obenya bi. E immune support edura eboa pa. Which me have 050-162-8931 and 0246-073-498. Na yetumi ene edi enkomo. Person si wida da mu bio. Tontina 74 ebo adwuma pa. Na unse na me ka chaw se obetumi akwakoye on off deck e was intended for school premises on. But sa school na nkasa so asuafo pass brutal. Senior high school grade A. Betcha wo manade ye pa. Na wetumi apass your boarding facility wo ho. Asuafo no so pass it. Last time exam wo mokotwe 100% pass. 98% distinction. Asim for su man kasim dun kwa no fe and a new edubia sene sehwis asanwene so nyina. Ye wo campuses ni bi e wo ho. Enti brana yen kire wade na ben wo ho why. Ehia pa. But Grace Gift Herbal Clinic anopai. For diabetes, hypertension, hepatitis, typhoid. Achawa what you so abrofuduro ni sa emu ye den na hwe bibiduro akiri kwan. Achawa shase hwe bibiduro ho nan sen why. Na mo mpa ade ye Ghana kura dodo. Me so bra Grace Gift Herbal Clinic. Mami bi owo akiri he ya wode anwea keke wode fa na ho abusa sen na atoa yempe no gese yakoni ya di POP afedi ye betwa nan na no adwane na akoma ame no ho ya na gese ho kire yansa me so bra Grace Gift na yemwa ewo yade bia ye kwan kro broni frɛ no chronic every morning as I go here kwan ya ye won kran he ya new Achimota Petroleum Bungalow ho no a ye Family Life International School din hwani mu 0246 518003 0246 518003 frɛ ye na ye ncho ye nkrabatan mu bia ne bra na yen show ema honto Ghana nkwa asase no se din ne yetwidin a ne bo wo fom ya abrofudin asase no kro no a ne bo wo soro East Legon Hills obekọ na ebi e wa Ashama yachi Ashama ne bo wo fom so Kennedy digital satellite ya niam no doso TV sizes bia obenya bi sanso na home theater bia wo hwe bia obenya bi wo pe laptop a obenya bi full pounding machine sewing machine ni nyina yo wager old barrier na traffic light ni nchen hwa brana yemwa 02430 74750 02430
hey other girls like my thing
74750 number ofre ya ye no bedi nkomo yo krabata ni bi okumase na fry be ma direction non
Say cheese like a picture.
Almanac Real Estate siningo pram no chopolin sa asini nyina yen ene wo yen wo pe bi abra na ye ma obi ya tete ne bo no nso so ye office no wa shaman ni shaman assembly ni din hwe ani mu ana se Queen's Hotel ho no a bra na yemwa o ba na o ira o friend 02014273331 na ye no bedi nkomo 02014273331 na 0243257223 yemma o ensase amanso eni ho anope ya na enije etumi aba Aya Farouk Awahab ye wia no na ye ne apostle Akwanta atwaso aka esima yemfa sima miensa na yemwie on this matter. Questions bebre no eba omanfo edi ho nkomo. I think it's an issue ye raise Ghana for any age ho. Does it say ye radical na?
Yes, we have to go radical way. Said ye pese. Si yetima change near your national agenda. Na ye ma party A, party B, MPP, NDC. Now monfa omu manifesto eme rule country dia. This is an agenda. It should be an independent agenda. Every Ghanaian on support to. Now you look at it, say, too late it is not. Ovi, syllabus any HC. And run the syllabus by a certain curriculum. Shall say syllabus no much then. Does it benefit all of them? And I say, equally. Emu share ni sapa na debi schools ni biwa kofi since on creation SHS nipa etima pass to school na ko university enu too. How does it work?
You try this issue so but before we sorry no ye lead you na apostle Akwanta atwa so pacho the day video na ready a pacho mo mama the day you pacho hwe ni sisi a obetun adan wani kakra no ahwe no TV no so na okono na video asha say circulate and I raise a lot of issues. Say Black Stars camp ebi say me mobile ebi say ye de malam bi hunahuna me e wo camp ho we say ye de human bi aba camp ho e na obi kofa de video e de bai de na agina ho apagya ne sa hwe wie no wo mpaye ewie no onam touchline center line no eso wo say wo bekọ ona ekọ no na ya our hab hwe no din we hu say 1 2 3 so atogu 1 2 3 so say ye powder say Saturday night powder and I say a malam powder and I say a chalk be a malam atwetwe e wo board so apapa dia ma no otugu ho no one can tell but it brings to mind say as they say juju eteki over ama e kan won na ama yem Black Stars here bre o background in sports intina me ji wadwen wo ho sana yakọ the spiritual angle with Apostle Akwanta.
Okay, so footballer ekojina park so you say akazu folk also management member anti me sanya mani nyina no toys. The unfortunate aspect ni say the day a player or a European born boy woman kasanya ma we no enye international arena an international platform of modern day onim say obia be hwe the whole world be hwe ye be zoom no all these kind of things so it has no kotokode there was intimidation phobia for number one. We played that man game. What there's Zobeka, Jacob Neti, and Nuku Mascot for say, a Kusuashan and Tosha, Mumbian Toshan Koyew, and San Yakobo. What I say, a gamer near play on the minds of especially Kotoko near the Ashomo. But to me, from where I sit, there is no jujua a bit because football is two things: is the capacity, and then the capability and the endurance. Wuni emune juju bia ni hwa etim she yawo coincidence
mo bisa video no we year 2015 AFCON final Ghana Ivory Coast video ya we sisi
you upon nyina achi no ya call marathon penalties ye lucie. But let me ask you, say, is there any African country including even the polished Arabs no awoni juju ana awoni juju? It doesn't like Egyptians so moba and hali or to tune so go field so. But the mimi chance where international platform say who any team say any team nessa omo critically and say are there English team and come back as well good team name nimase because what is the meaning of sharing concussion and I say throwing that in obi anim the mindset of Africa are there yani them the park it cannot change anything where old video but I believe say to me I don't think say there's any jujua a team influencing a match. I don't think say it is like that.
Finally, Milo, Yampamuna and answer one now.
Well, say Ghana and Pamna na Omaya Bonnie because The first person to raise issue when Milo came here before South Africa 2009, 2010, I raised that issue. Then Radio Gold, we have a program. Minyakwa Milo CV so. Milo CV no was an empty CV. The CV na bibia ni so. What he captured was that na ho na nije say all baby who Michael Asian life. Na ho say mo pa mo ko famra. That management in famra. Say wo hu Sule Muntari. Na player opena sempa ne Steven Apia. Na no onso da say obehu so ogina physically. A obi train nti meaning say 2010 the quartet was there. The squad was there, the team was there. Into a buy, it eclipsed his weaknesses. Now, world all over, apart from country Ghana, 64 years Ghana, experienced Ghana, intelligent Ghana, when a Beko tournament and the coach cannot communicate with the player and he has to speak through your friend and say, translators, it must be a very madness because Milo free Ghana, no. Baby or the Koboko, Arab phone called the Koboko in a Pamno, or called Philippine, the Koboko in a Pamno. He couldn't win anything. Or J Ghana, you do baby, you do yeno, and or near ding, and or the koi. But after that, you know, Milo and Timan winning match be with any country. Philippines, the Koboko ni din Chiman koi. And bringing Milo back, net team ni ho, constructive team to say Suleni, Seven Apia nim the Odemano, Asian nim the Odemano, Laia Kingston. These were boys who were made up already. Milo didn't make anybody. Now confronted with the reality, say now it's Milo against Ghana. No, that is what we have. So for anybody, I mean, every president, all of them, they are my good friends. But to you guys, please, realities is realities. There's nothing that we can get out of this coach. Who can language yasema me pacho? A coach will struggle and even try to speak. Neska be $37,000 origin. And 20 minutes for be man in English, no communicate simple English. One thing that you people didn't watch and Ghanaians didn't look. Your deputy coach, I know a Ghanaian. What stopped the coach say, "Ya man coach na touchline to communicate rather no Milo no ne or speaking omuko your dressing room ni translator na ni player na kasa." What really happened? What was the case? Say Maswa Kunadu didn't kokoye den. Until if Milo cannot go to the touchliner, world all over, Messi craig na touchliner, ni original field design coach in Nkasa. Ronaldo yetian no field, anameboa. Chia me baby a Milo koye. Na oma Comoros coach. I won the first time ni. Say koye jubilation this year omo. Yabaman presidential award. What I say? Because we share country Ghana. Sierra Leone, Kofi Ombo match. Omni Cote d'Ivoire. I was in Freetown. Players who don't buy in Bakon. Ekura no obo anything. Goalkeeper ni real age or 23-year-old boy on in Aberdeen. And then o man go outside and go training baby a obo local team Sierra Leone League 8 teams no onu obi abosa ni train okoye no and of lungi everybody tue. So the reality is that Milo say be going through ye be lose to Nigeria. Milo has nothing to offer Ghana.
Yada CP Eja Farouk Awahab and needing ko apostle Makwata trawaton so ema me gidi